Hi everyone, my name is JerryPH from accordionmemories.com. Welcome to this little addition to one of my little projects that I've been doing for a while. Those that know me know that I've been trying to get a way of getting wireless from my accordion and then having a portable recording setup. And one of the best ways that I found how to do it to date was to take a field recorder and plop it on top of my new little cell phone and have the phone record its audio, the Zoom F4 record its audio, and then I simply sync them in post, giving me tremendous quality of audio. The camera taking care of the great audio part, it can go up to 8K 23 frames per second, more than enough for anyone. So what happens was, I wanted to do this wirelessly, and of course I did that through my wireless transmitters, receivers, and it worked really well. I wondered, would there be a way for me to skip the step of getting the audio straight into here at good quality? And I fiddled with Bluetooth transmitters, thinking that I could sort of remove the F4 totally out of the equation and get somehow a Bluetooth transmitter to transmit directly to the phone. Now this phone does have the ability to receive external audio through Bluetooth, but Bluetooth technology, the latency is blah. And I actually went through the exercise of ordering myself a wireless Bluetooth transmitter from a popular Asian website, and I tried it out and it didn't work. Now the phone saw it, the phone could connect to it, but it told me that I needed an external recording app to be able to get the information from it to the phone, which kind of defeated the purpose of pushing it into the phone automatically. So I was not able to do that. So one of these things sort of happened that are kind of a little epiphany. We all know that Apple is like so proprietary. And one of the things that I did when I bought my iPad was to buy a camera adapter or an HDMI adapter. And I thought I was going to use that to control something else when I was using my iPad. The thing is though, I discovered something very interesting. And I took one of these. Okay? It's basically just your adapter that has a USB port on one side, an HDMI, and a USB-C port that I could use to both power the camera or power the iPad if I wanted, and also do something really special. And that was to plug the F4 into it, but not as a field recorder, as a USB audio interface. Now this means something very interesting for me, because right now that means that I can go and capture all my audio here and then set it up to just connect and go and transmit directly into the phone. Some of you might be looking at this and saying, hey, what's that little red thing that you have here? Well, that's actually just a paper clip. And the paper clip I use to do something a little bit special. If I was to just plug this in, it would just sort of droop over time, and in time that would cause a failure. So what I did was I simply plug it in. I open the attachment up here and I slip the paper clip underneath. And I set it up so that it is more or less straight. And then I have the top here, pinch the paper clip. And that holds this part nice and straight. This now means that I have the physical connections to come in here and have it work. But the big question for me was, one, is the Samsung going to be able to work with an Apple product? And number two, when it does, if it does, will it see this as a USB audio interface? And what will it do with it? Well, the good news is that the moment I clicked this on, the phone told me capturing audio from external USB device. Fantastic. So what this means for me is I'm able to capture my audio wirelessly through my wireless transmitters. I'm able to send it out through the USB into the adapter and into the phone. So what that means for me is I don't have to sync audio anymore. The audio in stereo is captured right here. Now, if you happen to have a 2-channel bus-powered audio interface, it will work fantastic. The batteries from your phone will even power the audio interface, something like a Behringer, something reasonable, and it will run. In my case, this is a battery-powered unit, so I can keep it running off batteries for several hours, and it gives me fantastic portability. It's a field recorder, but it's also an audio interface, which is fantastic for my needs. So the results were very interesting. I've solved several little problems, keeping it stable so it doesn't break over time or put pressure on the USB-C port. The portability is amazing. It's tiny. The film camera, i.e. A cell phone, is small. This cell phone lets me capture video at up to 8K 23 frames per second, 23 frames per second, and it lets me do some really nice stuff. But I no longer need to synchronize the audio in post. So in theory, what I can do is I can now, with this setup, plop it down in a park, turn it on, and I can stream live from the cell phone out onto the web. And it can be anywhere in the world, at a park, anything. And all I need is right what's here. Now, here's the nice part about it. This thing has up to 6 channels. So what it can do is I can input a little bit more than just having the ability of my left and right from the accordion. I can set up external microphones. For example, if I wanted to have the ability to speak through a lavalier microphone, for example, and capture the accordion and speak at the same time, I have 4 outputs here and I have the option 2 outputs in the back, and I could do that through those. And it has a little internal mixer, which means I can set up the volume. For example, have the left hand of the accordion, left hand, go to the left side. The right side of the accordion, go to the right side. But I want to have the microphone in mono, meaning come out both speakers. It will do this. I can adjust all that in here. And the results are fantastic. Let me show you. Just to quickly summarize, I have 2 cameras set up. The cell phone on top of my audio interface, and then I have the Sony here just recording straight camera, straight audio. So as you can tell right now, this is what it sounds with me talking with straight into the microphone of the camera. And if I play, it's not very good. It's very tinny. It doesn't sound very good. However, if I play digitally, everything is going to be a lot cleaner. The problem is now, you hear me through the lavalier, which sounds really good, gives me a good quality of voice. But if I play here at the same time that I'm playing here, I can actually have my voice compete with the music. So what we do, we turn off the lavalier. Well, that was amazing. I really enjoyed doing that. And again, I hope you enjoy watching these videos as much as I enjoy making them. Until next time, my name is JerryPH from accordionmemories.com. You have a great day. See you later.